different love. You know, I'm just saying. I'm also just saying that the love you have for a friend is different from the love you have for a lover. But if you say that you want to have lovers kind of love for two set of people, you are a friend, and that's on period. You are a that's on period. You are poor. So what happens? What is a good man to you? Are you loving this man for the man and loving the other man for your friends? Your soul wants a kind man, but your friends wants a fine, tall, dark, and Anki, is living in the UK, has a car. These are things that we need to settle. You need to first understand, is it the personality you like or love, or the person, or what they have? Doctor is asking you out, and a mechanic is asking you out, and an educated mechanic no go marry person, we no go school, I no send you. I'm just saying that he's in that scenario, but you've seen this other person's art, that this person will take good care of me. He has a future. He is a Christian. He knows God. He fears God. This other person will not stay at home. He will double date. He will cheat. But it's fine. He has a car. And you are dating the two of them, you now say you are confused. Is the person confused?
Name is Opeyemi, and this is the Evolving Woman. Hi guys, welcome to our YouTube channel. My name is Opeyemi, and we have lovely Esther here. So this is more like a part 2 of our discussion. The first part was talking about, can you be a best friend with an opposite sex even while you are in a relationship?
Next question I want to ask you is, can you still be a friend with your ex? You know, there's some relationship that when the breakup happened, it was not as if somebody broke somebody's heart. It was like a mutual discussion, like, I have to part our ways, this is no good for me or you. And so can you still be a friend to that person? I 100% do not recommend it for any reason. Okay. So, and my own take, and you know, I am 100% responsible for my opinions, and that's my opinion. I do not recommend it because it is always on the disadvantaged side to the woman. So, or to the other partner, right? To the person that is the female in the relationship. So, we are in a lovely relationship. I will make like an example of somebody that I know who was in a relationship with someone. They were in that relationship for about 3 months, and they went to check their blood group, and they discovered that the two people were AS. And when I got to know, I'm like, girl, don't wait. Leave this relationship, because you know that this relationship is not going to, lead anywhere. Or what, before I came into that conclusion, we had a lot of discussion. What exactly do you want to do? Because my brothers and my sisters, you don't advise somebody in love. Don't make that mistake. So I don't personally make that mistake of trying to advise somebody that is in love. I asked, what do you now want to do? This is a matter that is at hand. And, I even recommended join NLP prayers. I've seen a lot of people's genotype that changed. Join Joshua Selma's miracle service. Join NSPPD. 3 options I gave, sincerely yours. Because I believe that there is nothing that prayer cannot. If you think that you love this man and you have prayed about it and you are sure that this is what God's will is for your life, I think that you should insist in prayers. Because when we still got married, like when you still get married, there will still be a lot of things that you will still need to deal with in marriage. There is only prayer that can solve it. So you don't go ahead and because of genotype is like,
I think, sorry to cut you short, but for genotype, now if you have money, you can go ahead. You just have to, it's not for the children.
Yeah.
When it is time, they can do this medical. No, not talking about surrogates today. They can do all this medical, like selection of the egg or this thing, and they'll pick the one that is not sickle cell.
My sister,
it costs a lot, but it's absolutely.
So, and that's my personal take. I believe that I am a true child of God. If God will line us on the line after Jesus, na me dey back. So I believe so much that the best is what God will give me.
Yeah.
That's my belief from day one. So if if you also believe that, it has a way it resonates with your heart and makes you make some decisions in life that will make you not say, there is nothing I can do about it. There is no man, no, everywhere is scarce. So I need to, there is nobody that will marry me because now I'm this, I'm that. You have had that relationship. But the reason why I, digress into that story was because they now concluded that, yeah, they were not going to have that relationship going, but they were still best friends for the next 6 months. This person was like a mentee to me. So I called her, say, what's up? She was actually the one that mentioned me that they are no longer in a relationship because, that stayed for more than 1 year. And I felt like, I've given my own peace at that point. And I know that it takes time. This is a heart matter. This is an emotional matter. So you are now still friend with that person. You see that alone is a disadvantage to you because you cannot move me on in your mind. And that brings me back to the question of being friends with your ex. Okay, if you are still a friend with your ex, you will find it very, very difficult to move on. I don't know what brought you to the position of being that person's ex. You were in love, everything was rosy, everything was fine before now, and then now you guys are now not in a relationship. Don't be friends. See, when I say don't be friends, I don't mean that there is help. You see a job application, you see, a contract, you see them on the road, you are living just close by. I don't mean that you should not, like you are in the same choir together. That's not what I mean. I mean, don't call each other more first in the morning when you want to go to sleep. There is something that is occupying in your mind and it is written in your forehead. The right person will find it difficult to locate you because your attention is divided. You are giving your attention to something. It's like giving attention to a corpse. If you like sleep with that corpse, so be bathing the corpse, so does it make it to resuscitate? No. But even if sometimes an ex relationship, if it is not like genotype whatever, they can still come back together. But if you never allow that space, sometimes it is that distance you need to make that relationship strengthened. Because when you are distant from each other, you now appreciate each other more. You find out that, I can't even do without this person. You appreciate their absence. And by then, when you come together, you appreciate their presence more. Because you have felt what it meant when they were not available. But now, you are no longer in a relationship, but there is no difference. You still do every other thing you were doing when you were in the same relationship. It will not work. So that's the same way you should not be friends with someone who is already your ex. And is in the same vein, now you want to now make the whole thing to another level. Being friends with your ex as a married person, you are a big red flag. To your children, to the world, to the church, to your wife, you are a very big red flag. In fact, to your husband, because I know some married women still insist, why not marry your ex when you know that you cannot leave her? You leave him or her. So why be disturbing somebody? You are emotionally available to two people at the same time. You are a cheat. Let everybody, nobody will tell you now, only me go tell you the truth. I need to say to you, you are a. So if you don't know, I'm saying it to you right now. And that's exactly why if you think that that person does not want your attention, no marry him. You are punishing that innocent man or woman. That person does not deserve it. That person deserves better. If you know that you want to be friends with your ex, be their married, be their wife, be their husband. Don't just be their friends. And that does not, I said it the other time, it does not mean that we are fighting or we see opportunity, but you should not be your ex. Old things are passed away. Behold, all things are new. So that leads me to That's a very, very straightforward answer, I must say. And but I'm going to ask you this question. Can one person be in love with two people genuinely? I don't know. Guys, you will not understand what I just said in English, but it does not have English. What? Like, I have two people, like, no, you can have two friends. Is it like loving your daddy or your mommy? Or no, loving two people, be in love with. Now you're making me confused. Be in love with, like Jesus and your husband together. Is it that kind of love? No, romantic. But because it's so funny to me. How can you be in love with two people? How many have we go? But in this Nollywood movie, that's exactly how many hearts do you have? We see all these Nollywood movie that a lady will love this person, I'll not be confused. I'll not be saying which should I pick. Do you think that God did not go to school when He made you to be loving with your heart and not your kidneys?
Did not go to school. God don't know what they do. Okay. That made you to be like the love you're going to be loving. But are you saying it's not possible for somebody to love two people at the same time? It is 0% possible. 0% is 100%. So what happens to people that are like that? That claim that okay, they are actually is a lie. They love one person and they love the other person's money. They love one person, they love the other person's body. They love one person, they love the other person's wealth. And it's poverty that used to cause it. Girl, go and work. If you work really hard, see, you will know how to define how to love reasonably. You know that you do not love the two of them. You are just deceived. In fact, you do not love any of them. You are just deceiving yourself. You are just poor, and that's on period. Go and work hard.
But do you know that it might not even be because of money that they love two people genuinely? So remove money from this. No, see, this is not personal situation, but I've watched Hollywood movies too much, and
so what are the scenarios that they paint? They love the other person in bed and they love the money of the other person.
No, one person has been their friend before and they are in love, then that friend asks them out, then somebody else now comes and person now let's use Prissy as an example. Okay, so Prissy and Eddie, then Eddie now, for instance, so this is not you, then Eddie now asks Prissy out, and the way we've seen both of them, we're like, how these people, they fit each other. We are even, some of us are wishing that they should marry each other. Then Jumax now came to now ask her out. Is it possible for her not to be in love with both of them romantically?
So go and put microphone in.
And she's not poor.
Wait, put microphone in. Wait. When I say poor, it's not just about money. Poverty is in degrees. And I don't want to go into the details of the example you gave. But let's put microphone in Prissy's mouth. If he loves Annie and Jumax together the same way.
No,
it's two different love. No, I'm just saying. I'm also just saying that the love you have for a friend is different from the love you have for a lover. But if you say that you want to have lovers kind of love for two set of people, you are a fraud. And that's on period. You are a thief. That's on period. You are poor.
So what happens to, I will need to be
therapy.
Esther, I want us to be more gentle, especially for ladies at this time, because I don't want us to just overlook the fact that it is not possible. There's some ladies who genuinely are suffering from confusion in that sense, that they feel they don't really know who exactly to go with because they feel they are attached or attracted to two people at the same time.
And I'm telling you, Nise, there are two personality you are attracted to, or two people. These things are two different things. You could be attracted to two people. One person's personality, the other person's way of dressing. One person's personality, the other person's money. So once there's, what do you mean?
What is not?
I cannot relate.
What is not relate? Me too, I can't relate. It's not as if this is
no, I'm just telling you. I'm not saying that it's personal. I don't personally believe that. And that is why even the Bible says you cannot love God and mammon. Right? You cannot love God and the devil. You cannot love two things that are like this together. It is not possible.
But they are not like this now. We just have two male people here, so to say. So what do you say to people who are like that? How do you want to help them from this confusion state?
The first thing is they should remove themselves. The first thing is that they are not confused. I don't believe that it's confusion.
Okay.
The first thing is that I believe that they are, let me not say because the big words are coming out of my mouth. I wanted to say that it means that they are covetous, meaning you want to eat your cake and have it. So you need to know what cake is to you and have it is to you. You need to, prioritize what is a good man to you. Are you loving this man for the man and loving the other man for your friends? Because of the social, he has a car, is cute, but this other person can take care of you, is gentle with you, is a kind man, and your soul wants a kind man, but your friends wants a fine, tall, dark, and Anki, is living in the UK, has a car, These are things that we need to settle. You need to first understand, is it the personality you like or love, or the person, or what they have? I don't believe that you can love two personality and be confused about their personalities. I personally, I'm not saying that it's 100% not possible, but I'm saying that I do not believe that. I believe that I believe that it's God's wisdom that is also suggesting it to my heart that you might like somebody, because you are the one that are relating with these two people, but you believe that the other person will look nice, all those kind of boyfriend, girlfriend, you are doing that here, you size them up, you say, if my friends see this one, then go say, girl, try, see where the carry come. So you want to retain that because it's a class you're trying to build. Marriage is farther than that though. How many times I'm not even looking at, my husband from the aspect of his fineness. I look at him more from his personality thing. I'm like, God, thank you, God, say I married this man. I don't know exactly what they do now. Now you feel like you don't want to do that relationship again, work out fast. No, they do, I'm slow. Once you work out fast from that relationship, the next thing is that if you want to enter another relationship, enter it for God and for you, not for what people will say, the class he is, that this person, as they look at, I have a very, very close example to me that as you are looking at the person, you are like, but you are still dating the person in your mind.
Like you're not attracted to the
Yes, if not even only physically attracted, every other alley. You are not attracted to the person.
So why is the person in the relationship?
Because everybody feel like they are the best person for you. Yeah. And it's not like they even sat you down to like tell you, but because, that is, if you are, is like you are in a situation where a doctor is asking you out and a mechanic is asking you out and a educated mechanic no go marry person, we no go school, I no send you. Yeah. So I'm just saying that he is in that scenario, but you've seen this other person's heart, that this person will take good care of me. He has a future. He is a Christian. He knows God. He fears God. This other person will not stay at home. He will double date. He will cheat. He will do this. But he's fine. He has a car. And you are dating the two of them. You now say you are confused. Is the person confused?
No, you're not.
Now, so know exactly what you want. If you like, go and marry for the society. If he still beats you, people will still talk.
They will blame you.
They will blame you. So marry for God and marry for yourself. Choose relationship for God and choose relationship for yourself. Don't say that you're doing it. Confusion will come when you're trying to hear noise. What people are saying. Listen to your heart. Your heart will not deceive you, especially if you're a child of God.
Yes.
That phrase, because your heart will deceive you. You are not a child of God though. You need to give your life to Christ. If you're a child of God, your heart will not deceive you. So listen to what's happening in your heart. You know the two of them, when you are with the right person, your mind go there say this is the right person. But the other person, that is what your friends are telling, your mommy is telling, your pastors are telling. Pastors can also tell you that is the right person. That's what the society is telling you.
Wow.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Esther. That was very profound. Like, I love the fact that you gave this detailed explanation. You know, it's not as if I don't agree with you, but I just wanted you to expatiate more. And thank you for really explaining to our audience that way. So for anybody that's in that kind of situation, they need to understand where they stand, and they need to understand like what to check and how to get themselves out of that kind of situation.
It's very easy to get yourself out of that kind of situation. The first thing is to remove, if you are genuinely seeking freedom, remove yourself from the two of them. That one will silence that noise. It's a hard decision, but do it. You will cry, oh. I'm telling you, you will cry away. But you'll be like, why did I even do this? Cry the cry finish so that you don't cry eternal cry.
Oh, that's deep. So thank you so much for sharing that. Did you complete that? I think you did.
Yeah.
So thank you so much for sharing this wonderful knowledge. And I hope, and I'm sure our audience has learned from this. And on this note, we'll call this a wrap for today. Thank you, Esther. If you have not watched part 1 of this episode, please
go and watch part 1. And let me also know what you think about being a friend to your ex.
Yes.
So if you're still a friend to your ex, let me know, and let me know how that goes.
Yeah, let us know. There's nothing impossible on this earth, so let us know. I'm very sure that there will be situations like that.
Yeah.
That's it for me. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for joining us. This is still Evolving Woman podcast. And if you have not liked, if you have not subscribed, what are you waiting for? Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you again next time. Yeah.